Hey, what's going on, gringos? It's your pal, /687, and today, I actually lied. I changed certs since last video, so you're welcome for that. I might put your mind at ease. Now you know for sure I have more than one shirt, so we're gonna get in this video right away and just ignore the previous remarks. But today what I have is a $900 gaming PC with all new parts, no used parts in this bad boy. This thing is built for 1440p, you know, pushing 4K maybe if you're feeling risky type gaming, ultra settings maxed out, that type of stuff, unless you're doing 4K of course. But it's a good build for you guys who are in the intermediate advanced level and you're looking for a nice platform that you can build off of into the future. So let's get into it. First off, for the CPU, I have the Intel Core i5-8400. This is a 6-core 2.8 gigahertz CPU. No hyper-threading or anything like that, but 6 cores is gonna be plenty. Don't get greedy, man. You don't need 12 threads too. That is just bonkers. This CPU is gonna be great, lasting you into the future for any upcoming AAA titles you might want. The per core performance is very good, and you're getting 6 of these bad boys right here. It's plenty for gaming, plenty for editing, streaming, whatever you might want to possibly do with it. And that's our CPU. Next up, the motherboard. I have the Gigabyte B360 HD3. This is a full-sized ATX motherboard. You're getting 4 slots for your RAM, so it's gonna support memory upgrades down the line if you want to do that. It doesn't support RAID, but it does support Crossfire, so you're getting a few features here and there, but it's not the top of the line motherboard. But when it comes to gaming builds, I'm not really looking for a crazy, wild, you know, nutty motherboard. This thing's gonna be fine. It's gonna last you into the future. You can do a Crossfire setup if you want to, and for the money, it's a great deal, so I went with that guy. For the RAM, I have a kit of Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4. This is 16 gigabytes of the stuff, 2 sticks of 8 gigabytes, clocked at 2400 megahertz. This stuff isn't the fastest RAM in the world, but you don't really need the fastest RAM in the world unless you're using an APU or something like that. So Corsair Vengeance, very reputable RAM. It looks nice. It's got a nice black heat spreader, so it's gonna actually kind of fit towards kind of a color scheme I'm making with this build. Everything's black, or at least I think it is, so it's just, you know, all black everything, man. Black cars, all that. It's all black everything. It looks nice, very nice, and you're gonna be very happy with it. Next up, for the storage, we got a little SSD HDD combo, little smorgasbord for you. For the HDD, I went the Seagate 2TB 7200 RPM hard drive, basic stuff. It's only $15 more than a 1TB Caviar Blue, so I recommend getting a 2TB like this guy in almost every case if you can afford it. It's going to perform very well, last you a good while, and it's pretty cheap. For the SSD, I went the Samsung 860 EVO 250 gigabyte SSD because it was on sale and it fits well into the build. 250 gigabytes of SSD storage is a pretty good amount. You know, with the amount of storage that these SSDs have going up and up every year, and they're just getting cheaper and cheaper. 250 isn't as much as it used to be, but it's still going to be able to store a good amount of programs, your operating system, everything like that, and it's on sale, so hey, might as well. Next up, the graphics card. I went with the EVGA GTX 1060 6 gigabyte. This is pretty much the highest level GPU you can get to before the prices start getting a little bit bonkers. When you start hitting the $400, $500 GTX 1070s, this GPU is still reasonably priced. It's about $300, and it's going to be able to suit you in 1440p, even a little bit of low-end 4K gaming. If you're into that, you're going to have to lower the settings a little bit. But this thing's actually 4K capable. It's definitely 1440p capable, and you're gonna have a lot of fun with this guy. Next up, the case. I went the Corsair 200R ATX mid-tower case. This is actually the case I have in my personal build. There's a lot of space. The inside is painted. Wow, who'd have thunk that? That's like every case nowadays. But the inside's painted. It's all black. It's an ABS plastic metal combo. There is a lot of space, a lot of extra slots for fans. There's tons of bays for 3.5 and 2.5 gigabyte. There's just a crap ton of bays for your expansion, you know, things. You got like 4 5.25 inch bays, I think 3 3.5 and 4 2.5 inch bays. Plenty of space for whatever expansions you want to do. Plenty of space for cable management, great airflow, good price, good case. Last up, the power supply. I have the EVGA 600B 600 watt power supply. This is plenty of power for the build. EVGA makes great power supplies. That's all you need to know. Good price, good power supply, good brand, good fit for the build. So I'd say that about wraps it all up. If you guys want to support the channel, be sure to use my affiliate links down in the description. I have them for Canada. I have them for the USA. God bless America. I have them for the UK. God save the Queen. You can use those and help support the channel. I get a little kickback and it helps me out a ton. I got a Patreon, I got a Twitter, I got a Snapchat if you want to contact me personally, and I have a Discord server which you can join through a link in the description. I'd say that about wraps it up. I hope you all enjoyed this build. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. If you didn't, just get out of here. Don't leave a dislike, please. That'll really hurt. That'll hit me hard. And subscribe if you're new. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.